Introducing first, from Venice, California, weighing in at 174 pounds, the Kendrick.
Here we go, wrestling fans. It's cruiserweight time at the Unbranded Brewing Company. And this is a match I've been looking forward to since I first heard about it. See Brian Kendrick making his CCW debut, and he looks to be in outstanding condition. The list of accolades in the career of Brian Kendrick is a long, long list. Former WWE Tag Team Champion, former Cruiserweight Champion, has wrestled for organizations all over the world, including TNA Wrestling, including Ring of Honor, including the NWA, and of course WWE. Got his initial training from the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Has held titles everywhere that he has been. And you want to talk about a veteran. This man has 20 plus years of experience under his belt. Former TNA X Division champion, and the list goes on and on.
From Beach, Florida, weighing at 180 pounds, Mr. 954, the charismatic Chris Farrow.
There's Chris Farrow, former Cruiserweight champion here in CCW. And I'll be honest with you, when he heard Brian Kendrick was making his way into Coastal Championship Wrestling, he begged and pleaded the matchmakers for an opportunity to be the first one to face him. He is an idol of Chris Farrow. In fact, Chris Farrow was inspired to become a professional wrestler by both Brian Kendrick and his tag team champion partner, Paul London. And make no mistake about it, Farrow is ready for this matchup. He's excited about it. And there's nothing he'd love more than to get a victory over his idol. Referee for this one, Amy Veronica. I expect this one to be fast-paced and full of action. There's the bell. Kendrick saunters out to the center of the ring, extends his hand, big smile on his face. Farrow, of course, taking that hand. Again, Farrow very excited for this matchup. I gotta believe the crowd will be behind Farrow in this one. Farrow, a mainstay here in CCW, one of the most popular performers here in Hialeah at the Unbranded Brewing Company. Nice takedown by Kendrick. Kendrick down with that wrist lock, both feet into the shoulder and armpit area. And you hear the fans chanting 954. Chris Farrow from Pompano Beach, Florida, known as Mr. 954. Farrow now trying to get back up to his feet. Now putting the flat of the boot on the jaw of Brian Kendrick and grabs the wrist lock. And now Farrow with the same move Kendrick had. Kendrick, though, getting the ropes and wasting no time in doing so. Kendrick, a little bit of an annoyed look on his face. Now shooting an eye at some of our fans. One in particular with a Chris Farrow shirt on. Kendrick has been known to have a bit of a mean streak throughout his career. We'll see if we can maintain a scientific encounter in this one, or if things will devolve Beautiful headlock takeover by Kendrick and an escape by Farrow with a nice hits it loose. Kendrick now looking for a way out. Nicely done by Kendrick. Grabbing a front chancery now. Farrow back up to his feet. He's got a front face lock on now. Farrow trying to drive it back in, but Kendrick turning it around. Farrow in the corner. Sends it to the ride. Farrow up and over his man. Beautiful arm drag. And again, nicely done. Farrow with a drop kick hits the mark. And Brian Kendrick looking for some breathing room here. Farrow says, I got him. You got a long way to go, my friend. Very, very early on in the match. Again, Brian Kendrick, a grizzly veteran. So accomplished. Has seen it all and has done it all. Farrow certainly has to be considered the underdog in this matchup. Nice ankle grab, goes for the cover. Not going to get a cover there, though. Kendrick now backpedaling into the corner. I know Chris Farrow has studied tape on Brian Kendrick since he started his career here at CCW. Modeled his in-ring career and his moveset after Kendrick. And of course his partner called on the beautiful flying Hurricane Rana and a drop kick again. Chris Farrow really putting on a display here. Kendrick may have underestimated Chris Farrow. Ooh, and an enziguri catches Kendrick coming in. Kendrick down in the corner there. Farrow up to the second. Oh, and Kendrick, beautifully done. Kendrick clearly has studied tape of Chris Farrow. He had that well scouted. As Farrow went to that second rope, Kendrick picked the leg out from under him. And now Kendrick all over Chris Farrow. Ooh, he's driving that knee down into the mat. Could have easily hyperextended that right knee. And again, driving the right hand into the knee of Chris Farrow. A wise move, taking that leg out of play, limiting the high-flying arsenal of his opponent. Kendrick now driving an even the inside knee of Chris Farrow. Farrow trying to possibly reach the ropes here. Kendrick now is spinning toe into a figure four leg lock. We could see a submission here. He's got it locked in. He's got it locked in the center of the ring. It's unclear how much Chris Farrow can take of this. I know the last thing he wants to do is give this match up. But sometimes it's wiser to live to fight another day than to sustain a serious knee injury that will take months to heal and possibly require surgery. Farrow, though, able to get some right hands in there, and that leg lock is now loosened up, and now he is out of it. Kendrick, though, with a handful of tights moved to the outside, unaware that Farrow stayed on the apron. Kendrick charged. Farrow nailed him with that forearm smash, and a basement dropkick through the ropes. Farrow now. Oh, beautiful body splash. Two. Slingshotted himself over the top rope and landed perfectly across the chest of Brian Kendrick, but Kendrick driving an elbow right into that knee. And again, into the turnbuckle, rib cage first. Kendrick now ahead of steam, but Farrow gets that boot up and connects to the face. Farrow out of the way of that clothesline. Oh, driving the head into the knee. And again, a beautiful drop kick. Hits the mark. Farrow hobbling now on one good leg. Oh, he's looking for sliced bread. That is Kendrick's move, by the way. Farrow perfected it. Watching tape of Kendrick. But Kendrick, of course, had it scouted. Snatch the head. Oh, and a sabaki right to the chin. Now Kendrick going for sliced bread, but Farrow had that scouted. Rolls him up, 2. Kendrick hanging on to that arm, beautifully done. Has that crossface now locked in. Farrow awfully close to those ropes. Not sure if he's aware of it or not, though. Kendrick looking for a submission here. Farrow so close to that bottom rope with his feet. Now working his way into the center of the ring. A mistake in my estimation, but he's able to snap Mayor Kendrick off. Oh, and a straight boot right to the jaw. Kendrick now again looking for sliced bread, and he got it. That's gonna do it. 1, 2, and oh, somehow Farrow able to kick out of that. I can't believe it. Kendrick's finishing maneuver, and he had it completely folded in half. But somehow Chris Farrow dug down deep and powered out. As you hear the crowd urging him on, 9-5-4. Kendrick went to either drop an elbow or snatch a headlock, I'm not sure which, but Farrow was out of the way. And now a series of chops and an uppercut forearm by Chris Farrow. Kendrick missing the clothesline, moonsault connects. Nicely done, but unable to maintain contact and get the pin. Both men on wobbly legs. Leg lariat by Farrow puts Kendrick down. Farrow now going towards the corner. Going to the outside. Farrow going to the top, and you can see that leg, that right leg, is giving him problems. And we have enough to nail a 450, but he landed on his feet, causing possibly more damage to the knee. Oh, the reverse mare into a beautiful crossface with tons of leverage all the way across the back of Chris Farrow. I'm afraid Farrow's going to have to call it quits here or sustain serious injury. But Farrow now rolling it back too. Oh, he got it! Oh my goodness, I can't believe it! Holy Toledo, Ohio. Kendrick with a shocked look on his face. Probably matching the look on my face. He had him in that crossface rearing way back, but somehow Farrow able to roll through and get Kendrick in a surprise pinning combination and got the 3 count. What a huge victory for Chris Farrow over his idol, Brian Kendrick. And Kendrick now calling for the microphone. Farrow celebrating here, but Kendrick clearly has something to say.
Thank you very much. This young man, Chris Farrow, came up to me today and told me that he's been studying me since he was a child.
That's true.
And he's followed my career 25 years of it up to this day. Chris said to me, he could have one wish. That's maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but he always wished that someday he would get a wrestle me. Sure enough, today Chris beat me.
Well, Kendrick extending the hand, Farrow taking it.
25 years. But a lot of guys, I've got a lot of old-timers.
It's really got to be considered a huge upset.
And a lot of them turn into grumpy, bitter, cantankerous old men. A lot of them got these goofy sayings. For example, be careful what you wish for.
Oh, come on! Damn it. Kendrick baited Farrow in and delivered a straight right hand to the jaw. Why can't you let him enjoy his victory? Well, Brian Kendrick slightly spoiling the victory of Chris Farrow. Chris Farrow, the tremendous upset victory. Kendrick not letting them celebrate it. Instead, gives a right hand to the jaw. Wrestling fans, coming up next, it's our main event. QT Marshall, our CCW heavyweight champion, will defend against former champion Jackal Stevens and Alex Chamberlain in a triple threat match. It should be an outstanding main event, and we'll be right back after these words.
Hey CCW fans, Minutes to the Bell Time is your one-stop shop for pro wrestling news and information. Stay up to date with the daily wrestling news show, the Body Slam Brigade newsletter, and check out our social media for daily updates. Find out more by following Minutes to the Bell Time on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Boca Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
Attention wrestling fans, the place to be each and every Tuesday is on the Coastal Championship Wrestling YouTube channel, where a new episode of CCW Alive Wrestling drops at 7 p.m. Witness the hard-hitting, high-flying action that is synonymous with the longest-running independent wrestling promotion in the southeastern United States. Subscribe today and don't you dare miss it.